centuries, mankind has been fascinated with realms outside of our conscious awareness. Through a series of interviews with practitioners, guest speakers, and experts, Liberate the Podcast covers all that and more. From health and holistic healing to the supernatural, we aim to educate, motivate, inspire, and liberate your consciousness. So hi, welcome to another episode of Liberate the Podcast. Today we have a very special guest. She is the sole senior disciple or Master Wu, and she is going to be coming to Liberate Hollywood. But Master Teresa, she's a Chi Gong master. She's also a medical intuitive. She's #1 international best-selling book author of Unlocking Your Happiness Within. This woman is going to blow your mind with energy and the way that she can heal and transform people's lives. And this is definitely like just listening to this, you're going to change your world. But I think that if you're in and around Los Angeles, coming on the 10th and 11th will be amazing as well. So Master Teresa, welcome and thank you for joining us.
Oh, hey. So I'm excited about coming to Liberate Hollywood. Fantastic. Love talking to you.
So I would love to hear a little bit more about you and have our listeners tune in. And I know that your life journey as far as Chi Gong started about 1995, but you were on a quest for understanding and healing yourself prior, if I have my facts right on that.
Yeah.
And it led you to, chiropractic medicine, other natural health, but you were feeling very dependent upon doctors. And then come 1995, you met Master Wu, and it changed your life, right?
She's reading my book. My God. Okay. So hi, everyone. So what I'm trying to do is inspire people. So when you come to see me, I like you to feel never mind what my journey is about, right? Although it's important, I like you to actually come in to become a believer when you walk out. So I'm going to do demonstration for you. Oh, can feelings be dump them out? Yes, you can dump them out, And then do you have aches and pain? I can demonstrate to you. Oh, it can be less too, right away. But this is like, for me, 20 years ago, it would be crazy for me to think I could do things like this. But then now I know how, and I can actually go into training teachers how to do them too. So it's really quite a crazy journey from someone don't know to someone learning and going through all my tragedies in life to be still a person with 3 children. Actually, my second daughter is going for a beauty pageant tomorrow. Oh my God!
Oh, amazing!
Top choice pageant. So, wow, we actually is looking for vote for tomorrow. So, can we give them an offer to the audience?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Where can they find out information or vote or?
Yeah. So, well, it's actually on my Facebook page, but you can also post it on the Liberate Hollywood page. Just post it, and then I give you a link to click to the post for Jacqueline, number 18. And then when you click to the page, it's getting to 200 votes there. So I'm looking for more, but she's about 20 votes behind. Oh my God!
Okay,
so
we'll definitely help you out.
Votes more, about 20.
Absolutely.
That's a cute thing. But we want to give them a gift. We want to the people voting, give them a gift, and I want to show them how to get more money. So I'm going to give a gift that I sell for $30, and then you're going to teach them how to visualize money come to your life. I think that's fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
Really fun.
So
it is fun.
How do we help people manifest more money?
Yeah, the thing is, everything is energy, right? We know that everything is energy. The law of attraction is energy. So we want to visualize money coming in. I want to visualize good things coming in. But how do you do it, right? Yeah, you can keep thinking. But sometimes we know it doesn't work. So I want to show people how they can actually work on themselves every day So I put a video when I was doing at Calgary, there was a depression there. So
Okay.
when I was doing a conference there, I want to cheer people up. So I take myself teaching them how to get money in. So and teach them how to change their feelings around money. So it's really successful. The people in the workshop for 2 days, they all changed their life. Some people even started a certification program. Some people move on, they got a new job, and just many things happen as one change how they feel.
Wow.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of attraction.
You got to change how you feel, and then it opens up everything. And that's the one thing that I hope that people really get out of what you're saying is that everything is vibration and energy. And that it all starts with how we think changes our frequency and our energy, because our mind is kind of controlling our energy compass, right? Would you agree?
Absolutely. So you are right on. I really liked the energy of the Liberate Hollywood.
Aw.
So I want to do something at your place.
And we're really excited and blessed to be having you come. So can we share a little bit more to people about what energy is, or Chi Gong, and the differences of like what you've dove into, and so what people can understand a little bit more on in like an educational aspect of
Yes.
just listening to this, so they have a better understanding, even if they don't come just from hearing.
Yes. So like everything is energy. So we just call them chi. So the chi is the same. It's the same idea as the Reiki. People understand what Reiki is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they may not be aware that Reiki, the original teacher, Master Yushi, is actually went to China for a few years and even learned how to speak Chinese and study in Buddha's temple and Taoism and etc. before he went back to Japan. And that's how things manifested from something that is 5,000 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the beautiful part is how we actually use the Qigong teachings, the teachings of the movements, with some breathing, visualization, and then how we can use that to connect with the source energy.
Mm-hmm.
So when we connect with the source energy, then we feel it's like we become above it, right? And then the things that bothers us, we make us angry, sad, we don't feel it anymore. But we have to like sort of rise above it. That's why people said that, right?
Yeah.
Just get over it. How do I get over it? I'm just right here.
Yeah.
But if we can actually use the Qigong way to move the energy and pull the people to another area, then all of a sudden they're not sad, they're not upset anymore. Oh, the world would be a better place. So we use forms, right? There are different forms to do the work.
Okay.
But then the form sometimes is good, but how do I connect in the movements, right?
Okay.
So chi is like everything is chi, your body is chi, the food is chi, the nutrition, the music, everything is chi, right? So when one thing's move, something else is moving. This is like physics, right? So one energy moving, another energy is moving. Mm-hmm. So when we are thinking of something to get it, supposedly the law of attraction is supposed to work. But why is it not working? Because inside us, we have a lot of resisting energy inside. We say, no, not good for you, not good. So we keep on, we say, sabotaging ourselves. We know the ill thoughts, but the thoughts are just there. So we don't know how to erase the thought. It's just there, right? Mm-hmm. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, that's why my book, Unlocking Your Happiness Within, it actually has a workbook too. It's the work on yourself, to work on all those ill thoughts too, but with the breathing, the technique teaching there. And so in our workshop coming to with you, we like people to walk in with the problems and walk out they feel they can deal with it. Yeah. And that's what can happen.
Absolutely. So with it, My background is more understanding the mind and hypnosis, psychology, different things like that, and retraining your minds and your thought process. How do you incorporate the energy and shifting that too? Like you were saying breathing patterns and stuff like that.
So you will understand is like when you are say if you do a Reiki session, so the energy coming out makes a person feel a certain way, right? When we are doing Qigong, it's like we are practicing Qigong movements with some visualization, and then it will move us to that state and even deeper. So say when you are practicing yoga or something, so you feel different, you feel good. But then once you have the chi in the yoga, then you went to a different state. It's like you just move up, and then you have the experience to actually appreciate it.
And the more that you move up, the higher your vibration, the less blocks and resistance that you have.
But then hypnotherapy is very good because you're connecting with people and help them to work on the subconscious level to erase their resistance, right? So when we are practicing Qigong, it's like we are not being hypnotized. But then when we are in that state, we are actually very close to the subconscious mind too. And then we're not resisting at the time. So when we work on ourselves with the distractions of life, get them out, not everyone can meditate, right? Some people meditate, they just hate that word, meditate. Oh my God, I can't do it. I have so many thoughts, I can't meditate. It's so uncomfortable sitting so long or lying down, just uncomfortable. But Qigong would be perfect for those people, like a transition. It's a meditation with movements. So it's like you will find that it's so easy to go through the Qigong journey, and then eventually you can find meditation is not irritatable. It's just like a process, right? So acupuncture, we understand it works now, right? But then acupuncture is Chinese medicine. But the Qigong is the mother, and all the things is actually rooting from the Qi, become the medicine, become acupuncture needle. And then when you're actually moving the Qi using the Gong means exercise, then you are it's like you are putting acupuncture on yourself. But there's no needles. So it's enjoyable. So it's a great practice for practitioners to use it to protect the energy. So we also have people, they have different sufferings. They have very good nutritionists, a naturopath, but then they are, doing yoga works, this and work. But what can I go next? What can I do more for myself? So if it's for most people that I would say looking for personal growth, and also for those people, sometimes it's that really, people really have some deep trauma, right? It's almost cannot talk about it. That's why we also do one-on-one sessions so we can clean the vibration of the trauma. And then, chemotherapy works too. Everything works. So I always say, follow the feelings, right?
Absolutely.
What follows, then you go. So if this person feels right for you, then you go.
Absolutely.
Just do it, right? And then there's a journey from this, it's like my book is like, you go through different things to become better and better, but then in between it's not a smooth road. So you just experience different things are coming along, and then gradually then you will find exactly what the things you're looking for will show up, but it's not a straight road, right? Absolutely. And then Qigong have to go through that road easier. Do you understand? I have terrible life.
No.
So I'm also 61 years old in September.
Happy birthday coming up.
Yeah, coming up. So I just left, just in around your time in your place, and then come back to Toronto. My God. So the journey of, it's actually quite a journey, really. I have problems in my life from a child. And then when I was just 19 years old, and I got really sick, and I abandonment, and then when I grew up later, and then I had a very difficult marriage, and then I lost everything, and then I got children to raise by myself. So a very difficult life I have, really. It's really tragical. But the thing is, you smile at them. Why? Because you don't carry that emotions anymore.
Absolutely. And all of those experiences led you to probably be exactly where you're meant to be.
Yeah,
right?
it's hard to help people not to be so don't have to feel stuck, right?
Mm-hmm. And you going through it and searching for answers or to feel better yourself led you on the path to being the master that you are today, right?
Yeah, you were searching, but you're not really deliberately trying to search. You're just wondering what you could do for yourself. So for my teacher, he actually showed up in Toronto. And then I just learned because he showed up. I didn't go to China. He came in.
But he had a dream of you.
Yeah, exactly. But he told me. But the thing is, he didn't know the dream would be this long. Took this long, right? Because there was one time he was like when he had a dream, was just looking everywhere. Where's the baby? Where's the baby? And just look at everything. I can't find the baby. And then when we met, then maybe that's the baby then. So we have a lot of funny dreams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Premonitions, visions, journeys, and things that are destined, right?
Exactly. So I always say, just give ourselves a chance, really. And then don't give up, right? So even if the audience cannot meet me in person, now or something, but then there are also other ways one can improve themselves, right? So just don't give up and keep trying. You get there, but just have to keep trying.
Absolutely. What would you say some of the most amazing experiences that you've had working with people overcoming things in their life and difficulties?
There's so many. Since we are women, then I felt something is very, very exciting for me too, is that there was once a pregnant woman is my student and called to see me. I said, when you're pregnant, why did you want to see me? So when she showed up, she told me that she has a cyst. So and then they're scared. It's the first child. So want to deal with the cyst, right? Just want to have the baby. So what happened is she followed me throughout her pregnancy. So when this baby is born, then the cyst is gone.
Wow.
I always think that's amazing.
That is amazing.
It's to hang on during pregnancy, just hang it on. So there was, she had a few pregnancy later on, so I was following her too, and then it actually went through. And there's also people could not have baby, they actually got their baby back. And there's also people have poor vision, and then some people got the vision back. There's lots of things really. The people have very lots of pain. They also become a teacher and teaching people how to conquer the pain, because they actually took some years. Fibromyalgia, it was very difficult, but it took some years to learn how pain can be released. I say people why pain is there, right? So
why is pain there?
Well, you know that it's a way the body telling you they need help, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in the session is we also talk about improving blood circulation. As the chi move through the block energy, then the pain will drop.
Mm-hmm.
But then after it drops, it can also show up again, because the block is temporary. It just don't completely open the block, right?
Yeah.
So you will have to practice so that the block will remain open, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's personal work. And then so you know that when people go to chemotherapy, so when they finish, they are a better person.
Yeah.
So yeah, because when they were in that state, they learn to not resist, and then you talk with them, and then so they I mean, their true self talk
Mm-hmm.
about what they actually why they did doing it, and then as they were once that person because of the work, then they will change, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, so just like different things, we can use different ways of doing it. So I would say if people want to do this way, then they do it this way. So when people want to self-help, right? Self-help, then they can also choose to do this way because they always lead to the same direction. So
Absolutely.
it does not actually matter. I mean, what I mean is whatever draws a person to do, just do it, right? It doesn't matter what way. We don't need to understand why we're drawn to something. So they are just sometimes when we do something, sometimes we don't actually even feel good about it. But maybe there's a lesson behind why you have to experience that. You understand that, right?
Absolutely.
Exactly. So it does not actually have to be too critical about why we're doing things.
We can allow ourselves and work through it and know that we're always on a path, right? Path forward in some way.
Yeah, so there are many ways of doing the same thing. So like the healers don't heal themselves, right? So I understand that too. So to really realize the healer don't heal themselves is quite a journey too. So when the healers actually really got this message, so important to let other people do things for you, even though you know exactly how it should be done. It just won't work so well. It's very interesting about how what the journey is for each person, right?
Absolutely.
So we call it a journey because it's the things to deal with, right? It's not easy sometimes.
No, but it all has value when we perceive it to, right?
Yeah, but then how we can help people to have the journey easier? So
Exactly.
I learned the long way, but I'm now trying to give people the shortcut so they don't need to walk so long to find the answer. Because with all these years, you just know why it's not working, and then why it can work. You just got everything already. So there are things that if I would think it's not for me to do, then I will have asked them, maybe you should find someone this to do you. Because you know there are different limits to work, right?
Absolutely.
But then I also will also feel maybe grateful. Thank you. I do a lot of practitioners because they have things that they want to deal with, and then they hard to find someone to the level that actually can do them. So sometimes they will choose me to work on them, and I always grateful for the trust, right? Yeah.
I'm excited to book a session with you when you're in town, for sure.
Yeah. You are. Want me to do your reading here? I just read your and I talk a bit about you. I will be gentle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So people can witness and experience. Sure.
It's something simple, really. I just know that you are. Well, you can go for a massage. Quite a bit tight here. It's tight in this area around exactly on the shoulder area.
Yep.
And then I know it seems that you have been using your eyes a lot. That's how I feel because I feel over this area. I don't know if you feel a little achy around here. There's a little pressure sitting around this area.
Okay.
I don't know if you feel it. So if you actually touch, you might feel a little bit,
Yeah, like puffiness.
Yeah, something that's from probably from maybe not resting enough. It seems that the liver is a bit heavy. Maybe you work so hard, you're not giving yourself enough rest. So you need some rest. So that's a little bit, the liver is a little bit like that. But generally, you're like a very balanced person, right? Generally. So it's just small things here and there. We can always improve, right? Yeah. Because you're a responsible person too. So you put a lot of weight on yourself. I would say, is that really necessary? Although you have your helper, Rebecca, is so efficient, but you also put a lot on yourself still.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why your shoulders sometimes a bit heavy, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the weight you put on yourself. But if you start thinking about now, take the weight off your shoulder. Just you put your mind in it, and I put some energy on it, and maybe that weight can actually be lifted. Yeah, and then it can be lighter. It's like how to learn to connect with ourselves.
Yeah.
So in our introduction, although it's like not charging anything, people will get great value when they leave.
Absolutely. I mean, so and you're available for one-on-one sessions with people too when you're here.
Yeah.
And so if people want private sessions, definitely we can book them and have you. So if people are seeing what they're experiencing right now in this moment and they're wanting to have a little bit of medical intuitive energy work, Chi Gong on a one-on-one basis, that's available for people, as well as on the 10th is going to be your book signing and your clearing, and that's a donation based evening from 7 to 8:30, and then on August 11th is the workshop, and that's where people have a lot. They go and they experience actually the Qigong movement and all of that, right?
Today is Friday, right?
Friday.
We talking about next Friday? We'll be seeing you. Oh my God, what gee.
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Away, yeah? That's amazing. 1 week away. Oh, gee. So okay, great. So look forward to seeing everyone. Send you lots of blessings even now, and then just trust that you are on the right path, and then sometimes you can just tell yourself, I'm doing my best.
Absolutely.
It's good. I've already done my best, and it's very good. And then be less critical to yourself. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Thank you. And where can people find you? What's your social media, website? So if people, because I mean, you go all over the world. So if somebody can't locate and can't make it in Los Angeles, your home base is out of Toronto, but you go everywhere. So is there a way that people can follow you and
thank you.
Find where you're at?
So the website is Pure Land Qigong. PureLandQigong.com, or just Google Master Teresa. It shouldn't be difficult to find me. So on social media, my timeline is just using Master Teresa. Facebook Master Teresa is mine, and then I have Instagram too. It's just all Master Teresa.
Okay, and we'll put everything and all the links and the handles for people too. So definitely.
You can always go to the Liberate and Hollywood to check it out. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Is there anything else that you would like to leave people with?
I am just grateful. Thank you.
And we're grateful for you and excited to meet you next week.
Yeah. Oh, for Jacqueline. for Jacqueline to the
yes.
And vote, and the pageant is tomorrow. So isn't it nice to empower women this way?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's so difficult to go on a pageant. She's actually a bit shy person. She said, she can push herself less shy by doing it alone. Okay, I couldn't do it.
Definitely. We'll definitely put that on there as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, so see you. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.